Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to this week's PropDog Friday Live. Sounds good, doesn't it? It's getting rather professional. So, right, hello, let me just bring you all up on here so we can answer your many questions. Hopefully we'll get another 2 million people joining us this week.
Yep.
So, right, here we go. Coming up. Boom, shakalaka. There we go. Oh, look how handsome you look today, look. There we are, except for that nice big red zit on there.
Yeah, it's still there. Still there.
It'd be popped.
I got a little...
Good job you guys can't see that.
Yeah, mine.
So, yeah, hello everyone. Oh, hang on. I'm still waiting for the proper window to appear. There we are. So we should be able to see under Bobo's tail who we've got. So, Brian Robson, Mark Paul, David Harris, all the regulars. So, hi guys.
Hello.
Hello Graham, Peter, hello, Mark and Wayne. So, guys, as always, I mean, you guys have probably heard this spiel 100 times, but for anyone who's joining, oh, a few more people. Sorry, I'm just waiting. Very much. I was going to say that if you've got any questions to ask and explain everything, but then you guys have already seen this, and that's more for the people later on. So I'm going to give it a couple of seconds for a few more people to join that may be new. In fact, I'm going to address anyone new that is going to watch it later, but not watching it live, if that makes sense. So if you are watching this later tonight or not live, then when you do watch live, please make sure, guys, you ask your questions, and if we don't answer them, do ask them back again, because this screen in front of me scrolls up pretty fast, and we do miss some questions, and sometimes I don't realise until later on, and we can't always scroll back on it. So yeah, we are here for you guys. If you join us for a live video in the future, have plenty of questions ready. Anything you want to look at, we're more than happy to open things up, and Cash is laughing behind the camera. Someone left a good comment already.
Oh, that's my sister.
Oh, your sister's on there. Hello, Cash's sister. So, I'm Cash Magic's sister. Can't wait to see more of what he's learning from you guys. Oh, that's what we're learning from Cash. She's teaching us everything we know. So there we go. Afternoon, Peter, Michael Cooley, hello, Kevin Peel, Ottar, hello, my friend. I hear you've sent a question in about candy floss. We'll get into that later on. Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, anything you want to see, as always, please do ask, and we're more than happy to show you. We've got a few things to show you. We've got a whole lot of questions asked in advance, which is great news. So yeah, it should be a nice busy show, and Jason's going to do a nice bit of magic later on. Cash is also going to do a nice bit of magic, some stuff that we've got in the shop that we think you guys might like to see. So yeah, it should be good. So while we're waiting for a few more people to join, let's answer a few questions that people will hopefully see later on. In fact, well, we've got a question from Ottar, so we may as well answer Ottar's question, because Ottar's on here. So if you don't know, by the way, Ottar is our Swedish pyromaniac R&D department, research and development What is wrong with my mouth?
Has that got alcohol in it? Or is that...
Yeah, I wish it did. That's the problem. I haven't got alcohol in it.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Ottar is our research and development section of Pyromania in Sweden, and he's got some amazing videos he sent us, and there will be some amazing ones in the future.
Ottar is great.
Unfortunately, Ottar, Sansminds has released a new product that's actually quite good, so we can't send that to you yet, but as soon as the next crap release comes, then
I thought you were going to say Sansminds have released a cotton candy.
They're funny. They have. Okay, so Ottar is asking, I have been asked to come up with a magic trick or two that involves cotton candy. Any ideas? Now, I'm not sure, Ottar, if you're serious, and this is just a joke of playing off flash cotton or flash wool. Tried adding sparkle powder to it, setting it on fire, too messy and sticky, almost like sugar napalm. Considering doing something like having both cotton candy and the stick vanish. So I had a quick, I literally, Jason mentioned this 2 seconds before we started, and the first thing that came to my mind was have like a Russian roulette. Okay, so you got your cotton candy, get some cotton, flash cotton or flash wool, puff it up to make it look like the cotton candy, hopefully the same colour as well, you can dye that, as you know. And then maybe you do some kind of Russian roulette where you set fire to one, set fire to another, set fire to another, and you're left with the one that you eat. Or do it the other way around, do it so that you eat one, you eat one, you eat one, and then you're going to eat that one, no stop, last one, boom, it goes. But other than that, that's probably something I have to have a think about, Ottar. So maybe drop us an email and I'll have a think over the weekend, and if I can think of any routines to come up with, then we can give it a go. But yeah.
You could do a cotton candy production, couldn't you, somehow?
Yeah, but
have the raw sugar, and then it into cotton candy.
Yeah, you could do that. But you could also do like if you had 4 sticks of cotton candy, but it's not cotton candy, it's flash cotton or flash wool that looks like that. You could have a prediction behind each one, and whichever one they say, you can kind of light, and it will reveal something written on the stick. Maybe just an idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, but
that's a good idea.
There's plenty of potential out there, I'm sure. Right. Okay. Any more questions online? Ooh, it's scrolling up really fast, so I need to scroll back down again. Right. Regan Blackhouse, hello. Hello, Scott Perry. Hello, Chris Kelly. Hello, Adrian Tritton. Right. John Spade says hello. John Granrose, hello from North Yorkshire. Hello, John from North Yorkshire. Who was it? Who was abroad last week? We've got somebody across the pond. Someone quite far away. So we've got Ottar in Sweden. We had somebody in America or somewhere.
Yeah. I can't think where it was.
We had someone in South Africa the other day. So we're a good worldwide audience.
Yeah, brilliant.
Brian Robson, just wondering if you had to do a challenge involving eating chilies, what type would you eat, and can you do the challenge? Do you know what, Brian? A lot of people thought that was fake, and trust me, it was not fake. I lost my taste for about 3 days. Cash pretty much wiped out your evening, didn't it, Cash?
Yeah.
So Cash wasn't able to do anything that evening. So yeah, that was real.
No.
And if anyone doesn't believe us, then send us an email with your name and address on, and we will send you one of the chilies that we had, and you can try it. So yeah,
we sent one. We have so many customers, I forgot the name. I sent one to someone the other day who wrote a review for one of our products saying it's 4.99 out of 5.
Okay.
The only thing it's missing is the Carolina Reaper chili I was promised on the live video. So I sent him one with a note saying, let's make that 5-star. Hopefully your postman doesn't open this and see what's inside. So I can't remember who that was, but I did say, consume at your own risk. So.
For anyone who didn't see last week's video, as a welcome to the PropDog show, our new member of staff, Cash, had a little bit of a challenge. Say hello, Cash. To eat a Carolina Reaper chili, and I also did one as well, and it was pretty horrendous. The idea was we're both going to be sitting here doing the review, having a laugh, in pain, but it was so bad, literally my stomach just said no way, and I couldn't hardly speak or anything for at least, 10-15 minutes or something. Yeah, you were on your own for a bit.
Why was it so bad? Because you've done it before.
I've done it before, but it wasn't that bad. It was bad before. I mean, if you go to our Facebook page and look at the videos before, you'll see previous challenges when me and Dan were doing it, and we were still able to talk and do things. It was still pretty bad, but not quite as bad as that. My body didn't reject it.
I think it was just freshness, or just
might have been freshness, maybe a new batch. But again, I did do 1.5 chilies.
You said it was considerably worse.
Considerably. Again, I did do 1.5 of them.
Yeah,
that's a possibility why I don't know, but yeah, it was really bad.
I can't handle chili, so
that's
right. Okay, Ottar says he is absolutely serious about this.
So, okay, fine.
Well, hopefully a few of those ideas might help, Ottar, but it's one of those things that it'll take a bit of time to come up with some ideas and work on it. So drop me an email to remind me, and I will have a think about it over the weekend. So right, hi Rick Weston. So we're all very well, thank you, Rick. All looking forward to the weekend. Hi, loads of other people. John Shuttleworth, hello. Pete Donnelly, Max, our regular. Pete Hathaway, hello, mates. You were in the shop the other day. Ottar says that much flash wool would probably be cost prohibited for the production, but thanks for your input. Just have a mini one. It hasn't got to be a big one, Ottar. Have little mini ones. Might work. Right. Thank you, Max. Max says it's the highlight of his week. David Diamond, hello, mate. Your hardback close-up pads are amazing. Thank you. You're most welcome, David. Glad you like them. Jordan Murphy was the original producer of them. We started helping him produce them because he was overwhelmed, and we come up with a few new techniques as well. But yeah, the initial concept of the design is all down to Jordan Murphy. We ended up purchasing the rights to produce those off him, and he doesn't do many of them anymore. So right. Right, Peter Burkett would love to get one of those. How bad is it? Peter, we will send you one. Can you make a note of that somewhere? Write it down. Send Peter one. How bad is it? On the scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 20. They are the hottest chilies in the world, and they are insane. And I like hot food. Peter Burkett. Yeah, I like hot food, Peter. I eat hot food, and that, horrible. So, afternoon, John Billett. Nick Crown, hello, mate. It's been a while. Right, Theo says, are you guys going to be at the Victoria Plaza on the 19th? Yes, we are. So we will be there, Theo. I will see you there. Pete Donnelly, not a question, but it's... I need my glasses for this. Not a question, but just like to say that I think you guys have it right in terms of sending emails. I've received 7 emails from Sir Magic Retailer this week. Saturn Magic by any chance? About the same new release. Needless to say, I've hit unsubscribe button. Yeah, that doesn't work with some subscribers. I know a few people that have signed up to buy stuff from certain magic shops, and even though they ticked no to the newsletter, they still get them. We send out one newsletter about every
couple of months.
Every couple of months, really. Yeah, we plan to send them every month, but we don't always get around to it. And I hate the idea of sending. I get so many myself because I'm signed up to a few of them. You know, many of them I haven't ever subscribed to, and yeah, it's just bombarded with one after another after another. It's too much. You know, I mean, spam ruins my life. My Dave Bonsall Fingertip Miracles website for my magic, I get around about 2,000 emails a day now. All spam, and literally it's just hijacked my account. I can't really use the account anymore. It's just horrible. So yeah, we don't do it, even though I pay.
We want to send you good stuff, don't we?
Yeah.
As well, there's no point just sending you we've got something back in stock when we just want.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you guys want to know what's new, just watch the video, go to our Facebook page, look on the website.
The recent editions is where to go. Everything new that comes in goes on recent editions. So I would check that daily if you're a big.
We send them occasionally, but yeah, I would like to say I want to be the one that people says, oh, it's a PropDog email. Oh, we'll read that. It's worth reading, rather than saying, oh God, here's another one from PropDog, and you'll just blank over it. So yeah. So there we go. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Right. Not Saturn. Oh, okay. Merchant of Magic. Well, Alakazam sent a lot as well, doesn't he? Alakazam sent a lot as well, yeah.
Just guessing.
Right, okay. Jacob says, hi, is there any way to make a signed card appear inside a sealed bottle? I'm not sure about a sealed bottle. Etienne does a signed card in...
Yes.
Yeah. Etienne has a signed card in sealed bottles. Yeah, it is a sealed bottle. That's on his DVD, and it's the whole DVD is just about this. What does it say on the back? From Los Angeles to London, people have been left open-mouthed by the close-up magic of Etienne Pradier. Etienne's it says Gallic charm. I thought it said garlic charm. He is French. Onion charm, an individual style and humour. I've always made him blah 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 blah. Read all that. Get on to the good stuff.
I mean, it's Etienne.
Right. Most of the DVD on the back is just about how great Etienne is, but we already know that. So Etienne has performed the signed card and sealed bottle on many occasions for his clients around the world. This is always guaranteed to get a fantastic reaction, as well as a memorable gift to hand out, and that's it. Included on this DVD is Etienne's FISM performance, detailed explanations of the signed card and sealed bottle, plus Etienne's signed card routine plus special features. The routine is included on the DVD, and it is, I presume, it's just the DVD. So yeah, that is available, and that's going to be the best way of doing it. I know Laura London does one, and I think Faye Presto does one as well, and I know that they use plastic cards, because when you put the plastic card in the bottle, the moisture inside isn't going to affect it. So but yeah, that's hopefully going to be the answer to your prayers. Right, okay.
You couldn't have asked for a better named product, could he?
I know, yeah, yeah. There we go. Right, so Pete Donnelly, I get the same. Talking about the emails to Peter Meacham. Daniel Ortiz has a version. Oh, thanks, Pete. So yeah, there's another idea to check out Daniel Ortiz's. We don't sell it, unfortunately, but I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find something out. Michael Cooley. What's Michael Cooley asking?
I think it's going to be, what's the weather like Sunday?
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, he said, is there any new adult magic?
It's totally. He didn't, did he?
No, he
asked. Michael.
So, right, have we got any new kids magic? Well, funny enough, yes we do. Would you like to do it now?
We do, yeah, we do.
No, we'll do it now. I know we've got a lot of questions to get through, but as Michael's asked now, we'll do a few of these.
Yeah, we will. Somebody also asked, well, I'll do it first, and I'll
okay, yeah, you go for that first.
Right,
and,
so...
Yeah. So this is something, by the way, that we've just got in fairly new. It's not a new product by any means. We like to try and find stuff that have been kind of forgotten about. Oldies, great products that people no longer know about and has been hidden away. But a few of you obviously know about it. But
yeah, I mean, this was released in 2017 and it's very good. We'll do it. So the reason I got this in is we've never sold it before. I was surprised we'd never sold it before. And Christmas is coming. It's not that far away. This is a lovely trick for Christmas.
Jason said to me, how come we don't sell this? And I said, what is it? And he told me. I said, that sounds good. It's been out a while. So we got 3 of them in, and I got 4 of them in, and 3 of them boom sold within about 2 days, 3 days.
Yep.
So we've got 4 more now. So we have 4 in stock available if anyone is interested. Do you think?
It's very good. This is called the Vanishing Glass of Milk. Okay, and as you can see, there really is milk in the glass. This is what I like about it. Now, all I do, Dave, is I put the tube over the top like that, and amazingly, the milk vanishes. It is really...
Yeah, but
okay, Dave, what we're going to do, okay, we're going to do the trick properly this time. We're going to do it properly, and amazingly, the milk is going to disappear. You don't believe me, do you?
No.
It really has gone. How cool is that? Ladies and gents, thank you very much. You weren't supposed to see that.
Oops.
All right, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Sorry, let me reset. Hold on. We'll do it one more time for you. Sorry about that. You weren't supposed to see that bit. Okay. Okay, we'll do it properly. All right, here we go. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm
1,
ready.
2, 3, gone! Completely gone.
Did you just mess that up?
A little bit. But you'll see, amazingly, it has gone, but it's back under.
Hey!
Oh, we'll do it one more time. We'll do it one more time for you.
Do it properly this time.
Yeah, do it properly this time. All right, here we go. We're going to do it one more time.
You make up your own routine.
You make up your own routine. It doesn't come with the routine. Here we go. Okay, I think I've got it. There we go. And nobody knows where the milk has gone. Because...
it's under there, because...
it's not under there. How cool is that? So, yeah, it's a really, really nice trick. I think you'll agree, it's really well made.
It's very well made. I was surprised. Yeah, when I saw a picture of it, I thought, yeah, it's going to be one of those
really well
Mr.
made.
Magic products from China, really crap. But yeah, it's really nicely made. The gimmick is actually aluminium.
Yep.
So it is well made, very well sprayed. The whole paint job on it is really nice. So yeah, nice little gimmick. And what's the official name of it?
It is called Vanishing Glass of Milk Pro by Bazar de Magia.
There you go.
It's great, really, really good. As Dave says, we've sold 3 already. Really popular. Be a great one to do for kids shows at Christmas, leaving the milk out for Father Christmas, and he doesn't just drink the milk, he actually makes the glass disappear. You know, that's what I do with it.
And I'm sure there's loads of little routines you can come up with it.
Oh yeah, loads of stuff. Yeah, really good.
So there you go, Michael Cooley, you're sorted. Right, next, Ottar. Oh, hello Rooster. Rooster joined, Jonathan Grice and Paul Roberts all joined. Hello guys. Ottar says, Alduco Magic did a good card to bottle for many years, but no doubt it's out of production. Yeah, most of the Alduco stuff is no longer available, which is a shame. You know, that's an end of an era. So right, Jacob Sivron, or is it Sivron? Oh, Quivon. Sorry, Jacob Quivon says, how much is that? Yeah, how much is it?
They are, I think, $94.99. So they're not cheap, but
or
really
hang
well
on,
made.
that might actually have been about the DVD as well.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it could have been about the Etienne DVD, so I'm not sure.
Not sure about
one.
the Etienne DVD.
The problem we got, Jacob, is the timing on here isn't always synced with you guys, so we don't know. But the DVD, not sure. Have a look on the website. If I had to have a look, I'll have to come off here and then I'll miss your questions. So
if you'd like to pay $94.99 for the DVD, you're more than welcome.
It's probably about 25 quid or something. Yeah. So right, Miles Dunn says, just getting back into Magic after many years break. Do you have a short list of up-to-date modern real-world excellent workers? Kind of, yeah. So anything we like that we think is well worth it and want to sing and rave about is in the PropDog Recommends page on the website. If you just go to the website, there's loads of little categories on there, and I think it's second one along, says PropDog Recommends, and that has stuff that I recommend, stuff Jace recommends, stuff Cash recommends, stuff other people that have worked here, and a few famous people like Nick Einhorn and Etienne, other people, they'll have their recommendations on there as well, and that in there is all good working material. And there's plenty of other stuff as well. If it's in the PropDog Recommends, yeah, we recommend it. If it's not in there, it doesn't mean to say it's crap. It's just something we may not have noticed or put in there. There's only so many things. But
what would you say this year then is the big thing? Obviously, Double Cross, I would say, is the biggest. I'd say that's. I mean, nearly everybody does Double Cross.
Yeah, last 2 or 3 years though. I mean, there's so many good working routines out there. All kinds of things like
Anycard's been really popular.
Yeah, Anycard is really good. That's something fairly new out. I mean, not quite so new as Stand Up Monty was a great routine for working on there.
Yeah. Some ideas for
things like Drink in the News, Torn Restored Newspaper, Hydrostatic Glasses. They're all good routines. Phil Plus, a great working routine out there.
Yeah.
My Sugar routine, proven. Ring Flight is always a good one. Any version of Card
There's
to
some
Wallet
ideas to be going on with. Yeah.
Invisible Deck, Brainwave Deck. There's so many great things out there to look at. So
you'll find that classics are classics, aren't they? If you know what you were doing before is probably still relevant.
And if in doubt, even in the slightest, just if you think something might be good for you and you want to know more about it, feel free to drop us an email. And if it's crap, we'll tell you it's crap. If it's good, we'll tell you it's good. So hopefully that helps Miles. Right, Mark Paul, Vanishing Beaker Milk, originally released by Jack Hughes many years ago. Thank you for that, Mark. It's always good to know. Mark, you're like an encyclopedia. Every week you're coming up with the who's and the wheres, so that's really good. Thank you for that.
I've got a different version at home.
Yeah, that's always handy. Right, so Dave Bonney, hello. How are you, my friend? It's been a while. Michael McIntyre, you too. Hello, mate. Sam Wood. Pete Donnelly says, how much is that? I think we just covered that. I presume...
Yeah, so the Vanishing Glass Pro is $94.99.
Am I scrolling up? This is...
Oh, and, really importantly, before we move on, where's our milk, Cash?
Yeah, Jacob was talking about the DVD, by the way, not the milk.
Well, just one more time, the milk is $94.99. And we've managed to find this, which is a brand new replacement.
So the old Milk Tex used to be available. Milk Tex was out for a while and then it's been discontinued for whatever reason. It's been hard to get hold of, and Murphy's a supplier have now got this amazing stuff in.
This is stuff we are using.
It's great, really, really good.
So yeah, that is next to, if you go onto recent editions, I've purposely put this next to that so you can buy both at your leisure.
Right.
But the good thing about that, for people that don't know, is if you use real milk, it's going to start smelling very, very quickly. And that stuff you can leave mixed with water for a long time and it'll be fine. Yeah.
Max, yes, we are going to do a floating Sharpie performance in a little while. I won't do it right now, but don't worry, we'll be coming very soon. So, right. Scott Perry. Yes, you got there. He's now a top fan. His magic career is done, he says. So, yep, you're now there, Scott. You are a top fan. That's it. You just might as well give up now.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. Mark, hi guys from Northeast USA. Yes, okay, so yeah, a little bit further from the guy who was up in
North Yorkshire.
Yeah, so good to see some people across the pond joining us. It must be pretty early in the morning over there. It must be what, about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, Matt Evans, hello mate. Robert, hello. And Mark Blender, hello. Pete Donnelly says, what would you say is the best form of tournament sword newspaper? Without a doubt, Hecklauer's Newsflash. So we get asked this quite a lot. The Slidini one's pretty good, but Axel's is the best. He doesn't wholesale out to any other shop, so you can only really get it from him direct.
It is stunningly good.
Yeah, go see Axel's website. He's a German magician, if you don't know who he is. Very, very good. Anything he sells is amazing.
Yep,
so,
I agree.
WoW is still a great effect even after all these years. Yes, Michael Brimmer, it is. Definitely. I still use WoW. It's in my lecture, in fact. So yeah, it's another great one. Thank you for reminding us of that.
It's the WoW gimmick.
Yeah, WoW gimmick.
It's out of stock at the moment as well.
Oh, we got some more coming, didn't we? Or
no,
that as well?
Out of stock.
It's one of those things when that goes out of stock, it's always out of stock for a long time. I don't know what Masuda does. I think he makes like one batch every 2 or 3 years, but yeah, it's a great routine.
Second-hand magic market is going to go
Mark
through the roof.
Call, is the new Matchbox penetration on the site the new one you showed a few weeks ago? It's not, Mark. We're about to place an order for some more very soon. We've only got the older, not quite so good version, but hopefully in about a week and a half it'll be on there. So, Cypher, hello. I hope you're well. We saw you in the shop yesterday. Cypher's our most regular walking customer. Mark Call says it's 11:24 in Eastern Time, not too early. Oh, there you go. Right, I'll be in the States soon. I'm off to Genie in Orlando next week, in fact in 10 days time, so I shall be stateside. Right, so let's get on with some other questions over here. So Scott Perry, who is what?
Scott Perry?
Yeah. Top fan Scott Perry. Top fan has a question. When uploading the lives to YouTube, could you put timestamps with the products in the descriptions? It makes it easy to find specific products. Yeah, we can do that. It's a bit of extra work, but I'm sure we can do that. I mean, we're not here really, Scott, to sell products. You know, we're not like Wizard Product Review. Well, in fact, they're not really anymore. Before, Wizard Product Review was very much about selling the stuff I have in the shop, but they're not now, I guess. But yeah, we're not here really to say, here's a product, buy it. We're here just to interact with you guys, show you what's new, show you what's out and about. But yeah, if there's anything, because quite often we'll show you stuff, we'll talk about stuff we don't physically have in the shop. So, but we will try and do that.
Yeah, it would be handy, because we quite often get customers that ring up and go, oh, it was on our live, but it's, you know, you've got to stroll for an hour. Talking of Wizard Product Review, we should say thanks to Wayne, Sean and David, shouldn't we? For,
they did a very kind review. Well, it wasn't a proper review. We sent them a close-up pad to use in the show. Yeah, David and well, they all... said some very kind words about it, so thank you for that, guys. I'm very glad you liked it. And now you have a nice new pad. And if you ever want if you are ever watching this and you want a nice custom printed one with a Wizard Product Review, we can sort that out for you. Right, Mitchell Melody, what is your best book stroke DVD on vanishing, ditching items, either with slide to hand or with a gimmick? Now, Mitchell, this is a really difficult one because what do you want to do? You can't really create a video or DVD or book on this, because I could be vanishing this, I could be vanishing that, a coin, a glass, a bottle, a woman, a dog, a rabbit, it could be anything. So that would really depend on what it is. I mean, I picked out a few things over here that I quickly looked at. So for example, if you were vanishing, if you want to just learn to vanish coins, then start with something like the Michael Lamar's Introduction to Coin Magic. It teaches you all the vanishes and productions you need to know on coins. Sleeving, if you want to know anything about sleeving, there's loads of good DVDs on sleeving. There's a great one here. This is Sleeving by Lucas and Seol Park. Again, you can produce and vanish things from sleeves. There's the same on Topics. Got loads of videos on Topics. You can do that. But again, I don't know what you want to vanish. You know, you're trying to vanish a dog or a fly. You know, it's difficult to know. Timing is Everything by Tony Clark, who was a student of Slidini. I'm a big fan of him. He has a lot of stuff on here about not just about movements, but also about vanishes and production and stuff like that. Then you've got the Jeff McBride manipulation series. It's 1, 2 and 3, and we've only got it on download at the moment, but on Monday we'll have it on DVD as well. And that does loads of vanishes from everything from thimbles, playing cards, billiard balls, bigger and smaller stuff. But yeah, it really depends on what you want to vanish. There isn't anything, a generic video or book on it. So yeah, if you want any help on, if there's something you want to produce or vanish, feel free to drop me an email. I've got a load of experience in manipulation as well as close-up. I can surely help you with some ideas on that. So yeah, sorry I couldn't be more help on that one. Right, okay, Michael Brimmer, how much is Waffle Dusk? Asking for a friend. Do you want to answer that one?
It's $94.99 and it's called...
There's some Waffle Dust there.
Oh, thank you so much.
Make sure you throw it between your legs for good luck. There you go.
That's a strange one.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go on to the next one then, shall we? Michael Cooley says, "Can you get hold of Tommy James's magic products?"
Now I've emailed Tommy. Tommy, for those of you that don't know, is a very, very, very good American creator and entertainer. He does lots of work with homing card and stuff like that, but all designed for kids. He's also got things like silk trays and really, really nice products. So I've emailed Tommy and we will see what he says, because he doesn't wholesale to our supplier or...
Yeah, we'll see what we can get him. But we've got some good stuff coming in very soon that you'll be very pleased with. So Daryl Barry says, "Can you review Vakito's Snowfan? Thanks."
We don't have that. I'm not sure what it is.
No. We can... Excuse me. If we've got it in stock, we can review it. If we plan to sell it, we can get one in to review, but I don't think it's anything we're really going to sell. I don't even know if they wholesale it. I didn't even know where to get it from. I don't know if I have to get it from Victor Direct or whether I can get it from a supplier. So yeah, maybe we can have a look into it. If it's something that enough people want, we might be able to get one in and review it. But yeah, it's a bit difficult to review something quite so obscure, especially if we don't have it. So yeah, I'm not so sure on that one. Right.
We have just had the large snowstorms come back in, haven't we, as well?
Oh, the jumbo snowstorms. They're back in, are they? Okay, yeah. Jumbo snowstorms back in. There we go. Right. Let's have a quick look online, see what we've got on there. Do you want to tick off the ones we've done?
Yes.
Robert says hello, Bobo.
Hello, Bobo.
Yes.
Is that Robert getting attention?
He's saying hello. You want to say hello? You going to say hello? No? Not going to dance today? Okay.
She was doing this weird thing where she was just sitting there yawning earlier.
Right, okay. Where are we? Matty Evans. Hi guys, I'm not too far from you. Got a corporate booking in London. The Steam and Water Museum. So what better way to chill before and watching a PropDog live? Damn right, Matty. Right. Brandon says, "Have you any thoughts about making close-up bags to keep your tricks in? I like the close-up cases, that's all." Right, Brandon, we did sell some close-up bags before. They were basically old camera cases. We got rid of them. But it's difficult making your own with something like that. You're going to have to make a lot of them, and we're talking... I mean, we wouldn't make them in-house. We'd have to get them made somewhere else, and we're talking about ordering probably 500 or 1,000 of them. And it's a big investment. There's going to be a risk to take, so I don't know if we'll ever sell that many. The best thing to do is just to shop around and find an alternative bag. I mean, there's a lot of really good tool cases out there that can be used for close-up. There's a lot of good makeup cases that are great for close-up. I've got an old Samsonite laptop bag that I sewed a few extra little pockets in, which is what I currently use. I've had loads in the past. We do close-up cases that we sell, the metal ones. But yeah, making our own one, I just don't think it'd be cost-effective to do, I'm afraid. Sorry, Brandon. Pete Donnelly says, I'm going to buy one of your custom close-up pads, and I sent an email. But what would you say is better, Dave, suede or velvet? Okay, so Pete, that depends on what you plan to do with it. Suede, so this is a suede one here. This has no nap. So if I rub my hand left, right, or up and down, it's exactly the same. It's like on a pool or snooker table. Okay, they all have naps on them. So the velvet one, for example, this is a velvet. If we just quickly grab this.
What do you mean by nap? As in direction?
I'll show you. Yeah, a direction of pile. So I'll show you what a nap is. If I just take this. So this is what you call a shimmer velvet. So it's a velvet that has a shine in it. And if I rub my hand this way like this, you'll see it sort of goes one colour. If I rub it that way, it stays the same. But if I rub it up, you see that? There's a nap appearing. And I rub it down, it'll get rid of it. So this has a pile that's going in kind of this direction. So anything going up will leave a mark. Anything going down, left or right won't. And that's what it is. Now, this is really important if you're going to spread cards. So we always make sure on all the pads we produce, the nap is basically going that way. It's on the kind of up-down axis rather than left-right, because if you're going to spread cards, you want them to spread smooth, whether you're left or right-handed. And if you're going to spread cards and you've got a nap that's catching it as you go, that's going to be a pain in the backside. So velvet has a nap and suede doesn't. If that's a problem, so for example, if you've got a pattern where you don't want to have a little mark on it that's been left after you spread cards or move things, then go without a nap and go with a suede. The suede also looks slightly better on the print than the nap does. If you're going to do coins, you might want to prefer velvet. It's a bit softer if you're going to plan to pick up any coins with your hands like that. If you're not, then a suede is just fine for you. But yeah, it really depends on what you're going to be using it for. But if you want to drop us an email or give us a call, or even next time you're in, you can have a look at them. And
with a coloured background, you don't see it anywher near as much, do you?
No, that's what I'm saying. If you've got a real pattern all the way across,
because you couldn't see it at all.
Yeah, the velvet is softer. It's definitely nice and soft. But other than that, it's all really pretty much negligible. Really, it's just a case of I wouldn't even say no, it's not even a choice. I mean, if I was performing, it doesn't matter to me which one I use.
Does it affect the spread of? You said you specifically lay it a certain way to.
No,
it doesn't affect the
spread. It'll only affect the spread if you're going to go against the nap.
Right.
Up or down.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
But what would that do then? Just disrupt it?
It's just not as nice. Yeah. Have a go.
Oh right. Okay.
Okay. Feel it. Get some cards.
So we are getting quite a few online comments saying they like the velvet one.
Yeah, I see what you mean. You can feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel it on the back of your hand.
Velvet definitely feels nicer.
There's more.
So if you spread a card like that, it's nice and
that
way. But you spread it that way.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean.
Yeah, and you've got the big line left there. It doesn't spread quite as nicely. So.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Very interesting, Dave.
Yeah. There we go. Right. Okay. Next. Yeah, John Billett says the velvet is nice. Most people have the velvet. The suede is a fairly newer one. So. Thanks so much for reading my question out. This is Miles Dunn, by the way, and for the advice. Really appreciated. The old DVD I enjoyed is 21 Magic by Sweden. Do you know of any other similar DVDs which cover various areas of magic in one DVD? I'm afraid I don't really know. But I also don't know what 21 Magic is, or not. I've not really seen it, so... yeah, but I said, Miles, any advice you want, drop me an email. Hopefully I can help you out. And if I know specifically what you may want to produce or vanish, if it's not something I can help you with, I can maybe be in a better position to advise on a DVD for you. So, right, Mark Call, will you be in the USA? And John Carey, oh boy, USA will never be the same. Yeah, I was in Magic Live actually, my first time over to Magic Live this year. That was amazing. Really good convention. Right, the velvet ones are gorgeous, says Ottar. Jonathan Grice, any idea when Rubik will be back in stock?
I looked at that the other day and can't remember. I think I would have added one if they had them. I think it might still be out. Yeah. We're placing an order today, so I will look into it.
Yeah, we'll have another look today. If in doubt, drop us an email. That will remind us to get back to you at an exact time if we can find out for you. Michael Breimer, I bought a makeup case for around £15 off the internet auction site. Has loads of compartments, dividers, and does a great job. Yeah, makeup cases are fantastic. Jonathan Grice, any idea when you've already read that one out? I swear I read some of these and they suddenly appear somewhere else, lower down or higher up. It's weird.
Magic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. This is why I lose comments. There's probably a load of comments I haven't answered. If I haven't answered your comments, please do post them again, guys. Right, Paul Newton says I had to bring in the director of the musical. I was helping in. I'll read this again. I had to bring the director of a musical I was helping in to you guys a while back. You and your team were brilliant. Oh, thank you, Paul. Trying to think what that was. When was that? Oh, that was about a year ago, Paul, wasn't it? Yeah, no, I do remember. That was quite some time ago. But anyway, that's all the questions up to date. So, how do you fancy doing something, Cash?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
floating Sharpie.
Yeah, you want to do floating Sharpie first?
We were meant to do that.
Okay, right. So, Cash is going to get set up for floating Sharpie very quickly, and in fact, we should time you to see how long it's going to take. Hang on, Cash. Don't do anything.
Freeze.
I'm going to time you to see how long this takes, because this is interesting for the guys to know. Right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, Cash.
Right.
Can I give a shout out to Rob while we're here? Rob Hurst messaged me about the Vanishing glass of milk and asked us to show it, and I meant to say hello earlier. He said he's a big fan and just wanted a shout out.
Hi, Rob. Thank you.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, it's ready.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that was set up in 18 seconds. That's not bad, is it?
There is
So-
there are
we'll talk
two
about
ways
that
of
afterwards.
reset it, but we'll
We'll talk about that afterwards.
Just come on over
so
and-
Can we come in the middle?
we've recently got like the floating Sharpie, which everyone's asking us to do a review on, and as well as the other gimmicks, the poker chips as well. Now, of course,
Yeah,
they're
we can talk
similar,
about the poker
so we can
chips
talk about those in a
later.
sec. Quite fun little routine. I mean, Sharpie, everyone knows what a Sharpie is. You can actually just simply take a Sharpie and just have it float away.
Ooh.
That is
Now,
cool, isn't it?
It's quite cool. Obviously, the gimmick is available to hand out for inspection, of course, if you want to, but that does require a full reset afterwards.
Yeah.
So
Fairly simple.
if you're going to
Amazing.
hand it out to someone, it requires a reset. But if you don't hand it out to somebody,
There's two types of reset there. So you've got the basic reset, which obviously just lets you to reset the gimmick ready
That
to
is
use
wicked.
again.
Look at that.
I know, it looks so cool.
yeah. So we have a time delay on our screen, so
That's
we're
really
just
good.
seeing that now.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched the video of the download, and you can, if you want to legitimately give it out as a pen, you have to break something.
That's probably just giving it away in the video. But
You have to break something.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to give it away,
You can reset it
So
on the fly and do
can
it
you
again.
kind of just put it away and then are your hands free, or have you got to unhook your hand
Okay.
to do something with your hands?
So
or what?
if you're not going to give it away, it takes about, say, 30 seconds to reset it.
If you're not going to give it away.
If you're not going to give it away, it takes about 30 seconds
Right,
to reset
okay.
it. You can do it discreetly. That's the good thing. If you are going to give it away, as Jay said, it takes a moment. You will have to break the gimmick. Not obviously break the pen, but break the gimmick. And as long as you're carrying the refills that they give
Yeah.
you in there,
Yeah.
it's, again, just easy to set up. But you might take about, like, say, a few minutes to get that again,
Right.
depending on
When
how fit it
Cash
is.
says break the gimmick, he doesn't mean we're going to break the pen or anything to do with the pen. It's not breaking as in it's, oh no, it's broken. And breaking as in you're going to release yourself from your constraints.
It is a usable Sharpie, which is the good thing. I know
Yes.
Jess has just tried writing
Yeah,
on his hand
yeah,
with
no,
it
I
there,
remembered
but
it was usable.
It is a usable one. I've just dried the hell out of that one.
Okay.
So yeah,
Would you gig with it?
I'd gig with that. Obviously, if you're doing signed cards, it's a really good trick to have. The only downside I have is I find invisible string a bit fiddly, and obviously if you want something that's easy to reset and you're not so good with invisible string, I'd say no, but if you are confident with using that, it's quite simple to set up.
Anyone who's ever done float and bill will love that. So yeah. Right, Cash, how long did that take you to learn?
A couple minutes. The instructions, the total instructions altogether, including reset and everything, is about 40 to 50 minutes.
Okay.
I sat there 15-20 minutes, learned how to do the entire thing, practice.
How's Matthew's instructions on it?
Matthew's instructions are good. They teach you fully how to set it up.
They're better than good.
Yeah,
I said
they-
about this last week. I mean, he goes, he shows you the full tuition of the barman that he
Yeah.
taught. He talks about different threads, different lighting. It is well thorough for a thread related product, I'd say.
It is.
And just on the conversation of how quick could you do that at a gig, it's a bit of a segue. I highly recommend you check out the 3 poker related items that have just come in. So we've got anti-gravity, which is the same effect with a poker chip. So it's from Matthew's FISM effect, and the poker chip goes from one hand to the other. Very similar to what Cash has just done with the Sharpie. The Hold'em chip is a way of producing 4 chips from one, so you can do all sorts of really, really smooth 3-fly effect, diminishing poker chips, that kind of thing. And finally, Sharpie through, straight through is a Sharpie through poker chip. So again, you could use the Sharpie that you've just floated and put it through the poker chip. Now, the amazing thing about this, on all of the products, I have inserted a video that shows Matthew performing all 3 of these effects live at, I'm guessing, a holiday resort, because he's out in Spain, isn't he? And he does one after the other. And there is... the camera barely pans away from him, so you can see how workable these 3 effects are. And when he finishes with the chip going from hand to hand, he talks about the hand being faster than the eye, and suddenly having 2 chips when there were 1 before, and now 4 chips. I highly recommend you watch the video. It's the second video on all of the product pages, but it's wicked. Yeah, I think it's really good.
Awesome.
He's really thought about it.
Question on that from Chris Keeley.
Yeah.
Are the chips using stickers or actually Vegas style chips?
I believe they are printed, but I haven't opened. We've only got 2 each of these.
Open one up.
Yeah?
Open one up.
Let's
have a look.
I do actually
Customers come first.
Gravity.
While you're opening that, by the way, guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned it live before, we do have a new colour rope. If you do any rope magic and you want a really cool magical colour, we have this beautiful purple or violet, whatever you want to call it, rope in. Come a bit closer to the camera. Yeah, very nice rope. And we can make this as Professor Nightmare ropes as well, pre-cut if you do want them. So yeah, so I'll show you guys that. There's a beautiful and magical colour, and people like Lee Warren, the purple magician, would love that.
Yeah. I'm going to open this.
Right, let's have a look. Ian Hallam, where do you plug in the audio cable or speakers?
It's a magic secret.
Is this a wind up because we always forget to put the sound on? Let me show you. Right, so I'm going to take you off the tripod for a second. It's going to go a bit wobbly. So what we've done is we've stuck a little microphone up here, which is a directional microphone that has this cable coming down, which plugs into the iPhone over here. You have to have a special cable to get it to work, but that is our microphone setup. And as you can hear, I'm behind the microphone now, so it's not going very loud. But if I just make a nice little hum as I walk around, you should have heard the sound go up as we go along. So it's a really cool directional microphone, well worth it. So if it wasn't a spoof question, there it is. If it was, tough. You just had to deal with a minute of me talking crap. Right, okay.
They are stickered.
Oh, I think so. Let's get my eyes on.
I was going to say, it's a good thing it's a directional microphone. They can't hear me swearing.
Yeah, they are stickers, yeah. So they're nowhere near as good a quality as casino chips, but at the end of the day, they don't need to be. They're not going to be handed out. They're not going to be hard wearing for everyone that's going to be thrown around a gambling table. They look great. I mean, they look fantastic. The quality of the printing is really good. They're crisp, clear.
I wonder if this one is, because this is the one that's going to be...
It looks nice. It's nice and round. There's no seams hanging off it. It feels good. It palms. Yeah, palms lovely. It's a good weight as well. It's not too light, not too heavy. So, yeah, no, I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
Really good.
Yeah. I mean, proper chips have like metal in the middle. I think some of them are even ceramic, and they've got really hard sort of coatings on them. And you wouldn't be able to make gimmicks with them. I mean, most of them have a metal plate going all the way through, so things like the Sharpie through and everything, that'd be an absolute nightmare to make.
Same.
So yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do the floating effect with it. I think you'd struggle. I think you'd have more bounce.
Well, put it this way, if I was playing poker around a friend's house and he brought these out, I wouldn't batter an eyelid at them. There's no way I'd say, oh, that's a weird poker chip. It looks just like a completely normal chip. The only reason I know what a real poker chip looks like fresh in my mind is because I was at Magic Live in Vegas, and I may have had 1 or 2 chips in my hand for a few days. There we go. Thanks.
Cool.
Yes. Next, let's have a look. Any more questions online? Right. Oh, Bobo, well done. Pooped on the screen again. I told you to poop on your cage. Pain. Yeah, Mike Sullivan isn't here at the moment, Pete. He only comes in sometimes on a Friday. He's our weekend man, so he will be here tomorrow and Sunday. Bear with me while I get some tissue.
Great. Right, should we look at something else, or do you want to do?
Well, let's get cash on. Let's get
cash
yes,
that's what we're going to do.
Right, so guys, I've asked.
Crikey, time is flying.
I know, yeah. I've asked Cash to do a little something as well. So, a customer was asking about a product in the shop the other day, and I'll tell you what it is. It's the incredible suit jacket escape by
Anthony Lindan.
and
Anthony
Bill
Lindan
Abbott.
and Bill Abbott. Oh, well, anything by Bill Abbott is going to be amazing, isn't it? So, big fan of Bill Abbott.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cash was showing me, even though we sold it for 3 years, I'd never seen it. And Cash showed me the video. I thought it was amazing. And it turns out Cash does that in his act. So I said, Cash, you've got to do this in the shop. So for you guys here, I shall operate the camera. If Jason, if you want to help Cash, or do you want me to help?
I need both of you, to be
Oh,
honest.
okay. Well, in that case, we'll just point the camera and go then. So,
Yeah,
and
we'll
hope
go
I can
over
see
there.
us.
where are you going to do it, Cash?
I'll do it here.
Okay, so stand where you're going to be, and I'll make sure the camera gets you all in. There we go. Wunderbar. Right, okay, Cash. The incredible suit jacket escape by Anthony Lindan, did you say?
Does that come in the DVD
Yeah,
case?
it doesn't come with the DVD. Should we explain the product first
Yes,
before we?
let's explain what it is.
Right, so the suit jacket escape is an amazing way to escape from,
Do you want to angle our
as you
mic?
know it, a suit jacket.
Just stand back a little more, Cash. Go over there if you can. Oh yeah.
Hello!
Hello, can you hear me now?
That's it.
Hello, children. So it's a great way to obviously if you're looking for an escapology trick, it's great because it's fun. It gets the audience interacting with you, and it's a really good trick.
That's a nice
Now,
jacket. Is that an Armani?
It's
Oh no, it's a fake.
It's
It's
a
a fake. We'll talk about that in a minute. Go on.
go from my uncle in India. I know a guy, don't worry.
Get on with it.
Now, with the product itself, all you're getting is the instructional DVD. You'll have to supply your own jacket. You'll have to get a pair of cuffs, and I highly recommend the obviously PropDog Tough Cuffs. We'll go over that in a second. And as well as that, you'll also need a
Okay,
curtain.
we'll pay you later for that.
You're not getting that back.
No.
Oh. Yeah, you might have taken it off.
I'm
me,
the
but
boss.
look, magic.
I'm the boss. Get on
Do
with
the
it.
trick.
Right. You don't get the curtain. The good thing about the DVD is it goes through all the instructions for you, shows you all the moves, and it even tells you about product management as well, so how to handle the curtain, etc.
Did you get the curtains made for you?
The curtain wasn't made for me; it was given to me by somebody as a present, and they just said you can keep it. Now, my curtain.
If you do want to go down this route, we can make the curtain and everything for you, so
Oh
that's
yes.
no problem. Yeah.
Simplest thing, I just put a curtain on a hula hoop, but there is a way that they show you which curtains would be ideal.
Okay.
Let's get on with it. Now, it's meant to be an homage to the great Harry Houdini. Now, Harry Houdini was known for obviously escaping from straitjackets, ropes, rubber
And his
bands.
lightning scarf.
Lightning scarf?
Oh, it's Potter, sorry.
That's Potter. See, me myself, I'm not that good at escaping from clothing, mainly because of the weight issue. So instead, obviously, we just try to escape.
I know the
suit
beard's
jacket.
very
The
heavy.
beard
isn't it? The
does
beard's
not
very
help
heavy.
with it.
Yeah.
Now, at any point, I could just take my jacket off, and somebody goes, "You know what? It's easy."
Just very quickly, by the way, I was watching last week's video when you were introducing yourself, and because it's very dark over there and your beard's very dark, this merged into this, and it looks like you have no neck. It's quite amazing. It's
Floating
sort of like
head
illusion. Yeah,
routine.
that's a lot of illusion, but anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Something Dave's definitely got at home. Handcuffs. You will need to buy a set of these. I'll go through my favourite ones in a moment. Dave, do me a favour, inspect the cuffs for me, and this is also something we sell in the store as well.
Is this a toilet chain?
It's a.
It
Yes.
looks like something from a bar. A kitchen
I know
towel
it looks
rail.
flimsy.
Kitchen
Those
towel rail
are
with a
from,
few toilet chains on it.
Lovely
okay?
Mel
Yeah.
downstairs. Now, obviously, I can escape from this no problem. So what we'll do is we'll handcuff me behind my back. Let's start with one first of all. What I'd like you to do there, Dave, is
Yep.
take one of the padlocks from Jason
Oh,
and just tie me in there.
I'm not used to being the one who does the locking up on this. It's quite weird.
I know. Where's the ball gag?
All right.
All right.
It's
Keep
family-
it PG.
family
Keep it
show.
PG.
PD.
Yeah.
PG.
Is that
PG.
tight enough? Like that?
That should be nice and
That's not
tight
gonna
there.
come off yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's fine. That's fine. Is that on? Yeah, perfect. You might want to keep hold of the keys, guys, for safekeeping.
Where are we going?
Yeah, no. Through the bottom there.
All right.
Did you hear something?
Nope.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. No, trust the blind guy.
Yeah, well, you've chosen me to do it, haven't you? There we go.
Yeah, perfect. Lock it in.
Lock it.
Take
in.
the key out. Make sure it's
I'll-
completely safe.
I'll
Dave,
look
make
after
sure
the
those
key.
are fine. Cool. Yeah.
That's not coming off
You
yet.
still got your key.
Okay.
You still got your key.
Yep.
I believe I've probably done this backwards. Go ahead and raise the curtain up for me, guys. Now, the idea being is I am meant to escape from the jacket itself, but you lot have done.
Do you want it over
just-
the head? Oh,
Yeah,
you
it
want
should,
it over the head.
head.
lower it down, lower it down,
Okay.
lower it down.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, lower it down because the initial. I messed up the initial starting point as it is.
Okay.
Drop it. I was meant to start hands behind the back, of course.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
Lads, nice and slowly, nice. In time. Cash Magic special, folks.
There you go.
For those of you who know me. Raise it up nice and
It's
slow,
not
lads.
easy.
Nice and slow. Up, above the head. Perfect, right there. And you know what? You've done actually a really good job. Lower it down. Really good job. They're doing great.
Oh.
One more time now. Up, all the way up. Now, we're meant to get this jacket off in a record timing, guys. Absolute record timing. But the one thing I did realise is we haven't given you a special... Drop the curtain again, lads. They're doing a great job, by the way. Perfect. raise the curtain. Here's what I'd like all of you guys to do. In fact, not all of you at home. Jace, Jason Dave, just Jason Dave. If you guys want to give me a countdown from 5, say starting, now go for it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, drop the curtain. Now, I have a feeling Bobo didn't count there. Bobo, you need to count. We'll try it again, okay? Ready? Raise the curtain. And as soon as I say go, guys, I just want you to start counting down from 5 back down to 1. You ready?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Can
Yeah.
you guys hear me at home? Yeah, cool. Whenever you're ready, go.
5, 4, 3.
Wait, stop. No, just drop the curtain, Oh, we're in a bit of trouble.
Where's your head?
We're in a bit of trouble. We're
Cash, what are you doing, Cash?
I'm kind of stuck.
What are you doing?
The handcuffs have just kind of. I'm still locked in there, right?
Yes.
I'm still. Dave, we're okay there.
Yeah, you're still locked on.
Yeah. That's not my hand, by the way. Go ahead, raise the curtain, guys. Raise the curtain. Right, we're gonna do this in record timing, like I said. Record timing. Harry Houdini did it in say 5 seconds. We can do it in 5 seconds, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, of course we can. Whenever you're ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Meow.
And that's it, guys. That's the best you're going to get.
Yay! There we go.
If you could do me a favour, Dave, just take that off my head for me. As kids, you can see I'm still locked in. Yeah, that mess. It's a really good trick, actually. Thank you, Jace.
Very welcome.
I know, it's amazing.
There you go. Right. So, guys,
that
that is the incredible suit jacket escape from was it
Anthony
Lindan and Bill Abbott.
Now,
so yeah,
I did want to mention, guys, is you have to get your own cuffs. You can use anything you like. I prefer these, the electronic release shackles. However, even better than that is we have our very amazingly made tough cuffs. Now, you may have noticed, obviously, these are great as they are. Nobody questions them. But you'll notice the chain on these quite toilet chain, as Dave said.
Kitchen towel rail.
Basically, as soon as I saw this, I started screaming at Dave because I went, well, I bought the other one 10 days ago.
Tough titties, boy.
Yeah, I made that mistake. But we have these, the amazing, shall I get close to the camera?
Yeah.
We have the amazing tough cuffs. Not sure what you guys on camera are seeing, but you'll notice that the metal is different colour. It looks more like a normal chain.
Antique. It's prematurely antique.
Exactly.
Aged.
And rather than using those tiny little padlocks from W.H. Smith that I was using before, we've now got the tough pads on there as well, which come with keys, so you don't have to worry about escaping. Speaking of which...
Mike Sullivan is online. That's what he was saying. Right, okay.
Hello,
so yeah,
Mike.
I mean, check out the video as well. Check out the trailer. I mean, I like the electronic release. It's a great product, a great trick. The difficulty is in the environment you're going to perform it. Are you going to be covered up by somebody while you do it? And the whole idea of the the suit jacket escape just gives that great comedy value. So yeah, do check out the official trailer. And if you do any escapology, I think this is a great little routine. It won't take too long to learn, and you can have so much comedy value in it. So yeah, thank you very much for doing that, Cash. And how much is it? Do we know how much it is?
That one...
You're pretty much getting just the DVD, so you're obviously going to have to buy the other bits and bobs. But
So,
suit jacket escape. Do we know roughly what cost it is?
Roughly 25, 30, I think it was. I'll have to double check that one.
Have a look on the website. Just Google on the website once the show's over. So there we go. So thank you for that. Okay, right. Let's catch up with the messages.
Have you got that fiver?
No.
Right, Ethan says, I'd like to learn something new. Any recommendations? Close-up stuff, 50 quid or so, DVDs, books, gimmicks. Appreciate any suggestions. I'd like to learn something new. I would seriously recommend, what's it called, the new book?
Maximum Entertainment.
Maximum Entertainment 2. I mean, you're not learning new tricks as such, but it's going to make you a much, much better magician. If you haven't already got it, check this out. This should be a Bible for every magician. In fact, the way I see it, most people should, not necessarily this book, but learn all the kinds of stuff in this book before they ever attempt to go out and do a gig and be, pay for it. So this will teach you more about being a magician, a performer, and an entertainer than anything else. And yeah, highly worth it. Other stuff you're looking at book-wise. There's plenty of books out there. Some of them are on very generic subjects, some are on very specific subjects. But if you want to learn a new skill, you've got things like Mnemonica. I mean, it's amazing. Strong Magic by Darwin Ortiz is an excellent book. Now going for the bookshelf, I don't know. A couple of books up there. There's so many good ones. What's the new Woody Aragon one called? That's a brilliant book. DVD wise, again,
what kind of things?
What Where is it? Is it scrolled up now? So Ethan says, I'd like to learn something new. Any recommendations? Close-up stuff, 50 quid or so, DVDs, books or gimmicks would be appreciated.
Oh, wow.
So,
I mean, that is a question, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
Half the items in the store coming in.
Yeah, I mean, maximum entertainment, you're learning more than one thing new.
Yeah.
You're learning
Yeah.
a trade.
I mean, there's
craft,
so many
really.
things to recommend. Again, have a look on the Prop the Recommenders page. Rope Not, we talked about that last week. Great routine.
Sold out of all of those. We've got them. Oh, they're back now, aren't they? You got them back.
Yeah,
in.
you got them back in. Yeah. So many. But that kind of price, it depends. I mean, up to that price, there's loads. Drop us an email. We'll make you a list.
Rejoin's very good.
Yeah, Rejoin's very good. Ace is very good. There's so many things, but we need to. It's better if you tell us what kind of stuff you're looking for. Whether you're looking for any rope magic or just something new and interesting, we can make you a few recommendations. If you're looking for card magic, if you just want to learn more general stuff. Right, best Chop Cup DVDs and Chop Cup balls by Jake Allen. In fact, was that Jake who asked on here? We've still got a few questions.
Jake
to
asked
answer.
a question up here.
Yeah. So Jake, we've got your question written down here as well, and we've come prepared for that. So was it cups and balls as well as Chop Cup? Yeah, just Chop Cup. So table hopping cups and balls, not quite what you want, but you know, if you're going to do that, pretty good. Private Lessons by Brad Burt, the Chop Cup. This is extremely good. A very, very good DVD. 2-cup routine. We got the classic Chop Cup, another great routine. That's very similar to the Paul Daniels routine on that one. Highly recommended. We got Cups and Balls Volume 1, 2 and 3 by World's Greatest Magic, but that's not interesting for you. Craig Betty's Chop, highly recommend that. Really, really good DVD. And yeah, well, good trick as well. And you're using a paper cup with that as well. And it's money basically screwed up into a ball, so it's more of an organic trick. Rather than producing a nice shiny cup, you can just come out with a Starbucks cup or something, or a coffee cup. Masterclass Cups and Balls, not really that interesting. Michael and Mark Cups and Balls series, this is brilliant. And you've got Marion Morris's Streets Cups and Balls. So if it's just Chop Cup, you've got 3 options here. These are the only ones we can talk about because these are the only ones that we know. That's not to say there aren't any other ones out there. There's probably another 10 or 20 DVDs out there, or even downloads that we haven't necessarily looked at, but here's some really good ones. If you had to pick one to go for, I would probably say go with this, the classic one, okay? Because this is all the fundamental moves, all the classics that have been around for a long, long time, and the Chop Cup is a classic for a reason, and this covers all those reasons. So that will be my recommendations.
I believe,
hopefully, Jake, that will help you a little bit.
I believe Tom, is it Tom Wright? Is that a magician?
Yeah, Tom
Wright's
Tom's
got,
he's got some brilliant stuff.
a DVD, I think it's called Stand Up Magic.
Yes, he has.
And there's a Chop Cup routine on there that's like a game show, which is a different look at the Chop Cup.
Worth looking at, yeah. No, Tom's a brilliant magician, so, right. Okay, Tom Cocker, what are your impressions of Spectro Touch? Recently released. Yeah, it is brilliant. We discussed it last week. The only issues that we're aware of at the moment is on certain... it's difficult to explain without giving too much away, but there is some sticking on a body of something involved.
We can say attaching the gimmick.
Attaching the gimmick to something, and depending on the clothing you're doing it on, it can occasionally come unstuck, so we recommend some stronger double-sided sticky tape. If you watch the live video from last week, you'll hear all about it, but in general, brilliant gimmick, does exactly what it says it does, really well made, a lot of thought's gone into not just the making of it, but the controlling of it as well, and how it handles and how it controls.
Yeah, it's very good.
And I now know about 3 or 4 professional magicians that are in love with it, out there working it on stage at the moment.
We've got 1 left in stock as well, and they are out of stock at the supplier.
Yeah, there we go, double the price quickly. So yeah. Right. Okay, next question, Brian Robson. If you want to review Maximum Entertainment 2, I'm willing to help. Okay, I've got to read it first. I've skipped through it, so I got a pre-copy of it on the plane on the way back from Vegas, and I kind of read sections of it in between dozing off, and loved it what it was. Memorandum, thank you, Andy. Yeah, Woody's Memorandum is the book I was mentioning. A really, really good book if you want a nice new book to look at. So right. Jonas says, did you cover Kids Magic yet this week? Yes, we did, Jonas. You'll have to wait till the end of the video and then rewind it. Why do I still say rewind? We're not on videotapes anymore. You'll have to press start again. So just show them.
We'll have some exciting stuff next week.
Yes, we will. Yeah, indeed. Right, any good kids magic that aren't sucker tricks? That's not a magic colouring book. Yeah, so yeah, just rewind and you'll see a nice little milk.
Well, that is hugely a sucker trick.
Yeah, and something that's coming up very soon. Yeah, hopefully depending on is it DHL or UPS or whatever it is, we'll have something really good next week. Right, Strong Magic and Designing Miracles are both great books. Yes, I've got both of them myself. I've taken effects. I've been able to look at them totally different way and we'll use in different ways. Okay, that's excellent. Thank you for that, Brian. Totally agree. I'm a big fan of both books. Mike Sullivan says the Conscious Magic DVD set. Yep, thank you, Mike. That is a great DVD set. We've got quite a few of them, but no one ever buys it. It's an unknown thing. Same as Restless. Restless is a great DVD set as well. A lot of the stuff on Restless and Confidence Deceptions were done on some of the David Blaine shows. So really good.
Right, we've got some questions on here we need to whiz through.
Okay, go for it.
Because honestly, get your questions in. If you see the notification I put out in the morning on Friday, get your questions in because you're more likely to have them answered on here because they're here for the hour, aren't they? We can see them the whole time. Quickly, we're just going to fly through some. Can We Dem Money Deck by Ryan Adams.
To be honest, really... watch the trailer. There's not really something to dem. I mean, we could get a deck out, but I'll have to do a little preparation of the deck first. I won't do it justice. Just watch the trailer. It's exactly what you see in the trailer. Exactly all I'll do is get a pack of cards, spread them out, do that, and there'll be some coins on it. It's exactly what you see on the trailer. There's nothing really else to dem on that. So, yeah, not really much point on that. Adrian
Tritton, another top fan and our donut deliverer from Southampton.
We're still eating them.
Have you seen Roll by Chris Congreve?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
We're waiting to get a copy in. As soon as we know about it, we'll let you know.
Hopefully be here Monday.
Yes.
I'm just going to fly through these. Can we recommend any other PK Touch products? They asked us if we could talk about Invisible Touch.
Right, Invisible Touches, you can't really talk about Invisible Touch because it's just a DVD with all the routines on. So I can't just open it and show you what it is as such. It's like saying to me, you know, what's Early Dobson like, you know, and I have to go home and watch the whole DVD to know what it's like, and we don't really have time to do that, unfortunately. But I've heard nothing but good things about Invisible Touches. Leo is a personal friend and a regular customer, and you know, he is an insanely good magician, and yeah, his PK Touches has just been shown all over the world to the biggest audiences, so I'm confident it's a bloody good DVD.
Yeah, and we've obviously mentioned Spectro Touch as well as an alternative. Question from Davis West. Is that Davis West? Not David?
Right.
Cash has probably mistyped.
Have a look at that.
It doesn't matter. Well, it says Davis, so I can read it. Why is it that some tricks cost over $100 or even $200, but the props don't necessarily seem that expensive?
Right.
Is it because the secret is expensive, or there is some trickery going on?
Yeah. Some people simply don't want their routine done by everybody, so they'll charge a lot of money for it. So, for example,
I'll tell you who does that. Who is classic at this?
Yeah.
Is Scott Alexander and Puck.
Yep, exactly. Scott Alexander.
It's brilliant. The stuff you get is wicked.
Jamie Raven and Paul Martin released their Bank Night routine. Mine, Yours and Mystery. Again, they wanted to charge more for this. It's a £90 routine because it's their, well, I'm not saying their life's work, but many years of their life, and a lot of work's gone into doing it, and they don't want everybody out doing it. So by putting the price up, you're going to know that whoever's going to buy it is serious about the routine, and it's not going to be watered down so that whenever they go somewhere, they go, oh, I saw this magician, that magician do that.
Well,
that's one of the reasons.
More often than not, you're getting a professional that's buying it, aren't you? It's less likely to be opened and revealed on YouTube because you're not going to get the people spending that much money on it.
And the other thing to look at is the chain it takes to get here. So if somebody's going to come up with a routine, they're going to pay somebody to make that prop for them. So they pay that person, then they're going to sell that prop to Murphy's Magic, and they're going to sell it to the dealer, who then sells it to you. So there's several people in that chain who all take a commission off it. If it comes from the US, it might be more expensive. If it doesn't go through a wholesaler, like some of our products, like the little hand gimmick, we don't sell those to anybody else because £20 is already too much to pay for it, but that's what we need to charge in order to make a profit. If we sold that through Murphy's, you guys would be paying £60 or even £80 for it. So, you know, if we want to sell it at £20 to you guys going through a wholesaler, then we're going to have to be making that for like £1, and it takes me half an hour to make. It's no business.
Exclusivity as well, isn't there? There's Kids Magic.
So many reasons.
Very expensive.
Right, Tom says thoughts on Sci4. Cypher, not Cypher.
Hello, well, enough Cypher.
Yeah. Cypher's a regular customer. Cypher is something else. So thoughts on Cypher? As far as I'm aware, Cypher is the gimmick with the magnetic tip. I think so. There's several gimmicks out there at the moment that has a magnetic tip in it, and I'm presuming that's exactly what it is. If I'm remembering rightly. Yes, it is. So in here you've got a magnetic tip, and if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah. So it is a, well, you know what it is, and it works on the same principle as certain kids' toys that you may have played around with, that you can draw things on and then go whoosh, and wipe clean, and it will be clean again. So as far as I know, that's what it is.
I've just read an amazing comment.
Yeah, go
on. By Scott Perry. I bought Light It Up. Sansminds from you not too long ago, and there are two problems. It's temperamental and igniting, and a little bit more. I thought there was just really one main problem with it, which was it's a Sansmind product.
Scams minds, you mean? Yeah.
Well, we can talk about. We've got time to talk about the well, not a new release, but a new product we've got in. Last thing that we need to cover is we had a lovely message from Peter Burkett, who has bought Oh So Juicy.
Oh, yes.
Right, okay.
And Stephen Lovering, our good friend, has also messaged about this.
Right, we talked about this last week, and we told you the pitfalls and the downside of it. I mean, I think it was reviewed on Wizard Product View, and they said it's a great trick, and it is a great trick. If you're in America. If you're not in America...
I mean, that is the only downside.
Yeah. The downside is, yeah, the American juicy fruit is different to ours. So what you're going to have to do is basically make your own gimmick. So buy a juicy fruit in the UK, unwrap the American wrapper, throw that away, and remake it with your own one, and do the same with the gimmick. So with the gimmick, you're going to have to glue it and cut and do a bit of stuff on it with foil, and that's your way around it.
The gimmick is pre-made.
Yes, I know.
It's quite easy to just sort it.
Yeah, not too much work. A little bit of art and crafts, but there we go. So I'm just trying to work out if this is a real one or not.
I can show you if you like. Yeah. So you see if you go there, you can see that. Yeah, that one's real. Hold on. No, I've got one here. I got this off Cash.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't
Cash
trust
from Cash.
I wouldn't trust Cash
from Cash. And I don't know if you can see.
It's bad colouring choice, isn't it?
Yeah, it says,
let's try it on the white.
Try it on the white.
Ah, there you go. Can you see that?
There's a lot of.
This is fake.
So yeah, a few people have asked about fake. If it's any good, what is it? It's a gag, basically. Is it any good? Yeah. Do you know what it is? A nice little routine.
Well, what you do with it? Can I talk about what it's for? So, right. So that's in my pocket. This is gimmicked. Okay, this is a gimmicked £5 note. I could have something burnt onto it. I could have it ready for any trick that involves a piece of money. And I ask people if they've got money I can borrow, and I check the money for. So I go, oh Dave, that's good, until I get the note that I want. That's quite clever, because I can ask Cash, have you got any money on you?
I literally handed you a £5.
You've got another one? Oh, brilliant. Dave's got one. So this one, this one's fake. I'll have to take that, I have to confiscate that from you. I'll tell you what, actually we'll use it for a trick. And in that motion, you've switched it out. Yeah. Okay, so then you can give them that back, and
it's better just as a gag.
Yeah.
Just on a table, got somebody nice jacket. Is that fake? Yeah, whatever. So that's that. So it's one of the few Sansminds products that is actually pretty good. We're going to be talking about something later at Sansminds next week about Sansminds. It is also pretty good. So hopefully they're doing some things. Where do you buy juicy fruit wrappers?
From America.
Newsagent. English ones. Right, have we covered all these?
Yeah.
A couple more questions online, then we'll be closing up for the day. So, Jake Allen, do you have any idea when we're getting the Leo Smetster's small white baseballs back in stock?
We've got some. We've got the slightly larger ones.
We're about to do an order.
We're doing stock checking at the moment.
Doing an order any minute now, and we can maybe see if there's any more available then. I think we were holding off because we were buying them from Murphy's Magic, which is costing us a lot of money. But if we get them directly from Leo, we can save money, but then we need to do a large order, so we were kind of waiting off on a few, but we'll try and get you some in. Right, okay.
Yeah, the ones we've got I don't think are very large, so check on the site.
Yeah. Peter says, have you seen the new offerings of S Magic Suite and Bill on Card Trick? What do you think?
Yeah, I have seen Suite.
Do you think they're like the Sansminds?
I have seen Suite. I'm not a fan, really. Watch the trailer. I don't think the end packet of gum, if this is the trick I'm thinking of, where the signed card ends up in the gum, I don't think it looks natural in terms of the packaging. It just, to me, looks like a deck that's been turned round, and I'm guessing that's what it is.
So
have a look.
Mike Sullivan is recommending Anniversary Waltz Contact by Rick Lax. Yeah, they're two great tricks to buy. Right, Michael Bremer says Daryl's Essential Cups and Balls is good, thank you, but ideally you want Chop Cup. Mike says Lucky Car will be back in stock tomorrow. Mike's bringing some more back in. That's great.
Sold that very quickly.
Right.
If the Ahmed's just asked about
Restaurant stuff for both kids and adults. Unfortunately, Jodie, we're running out of time at the moment, so drop us an email and we'll help you out via email. That's the best thing to do.
Shoe business, Vanishing Milk.
Anything that's good for weddings or anything. I mean,
close-up magic.
Yeah, anything.
Cakes and adders. Check out Cakes and Adders.
There's tons.
Wedding magic, jumbo rings.
Yeah, sponge balls.
Right, Scott says
Not
I bought light up. Oh yeah, we've read that one out already. Right, Ifty flash post-it notes back in stock. They will be soon. Ifty, we're getting some more in. I had a bit of an accident in the workshop, so while I was making them, I also went and did some metal cutting, and a spark flew across the room. And literally, the moment I started cutting and saw a spark, I thought better stop. Too late, went down. All the flash post-it went up. So yeah, we're waiting for more to come in, and I'll make some more as soon as they are back in stock. So it won't be long. That's why they've been out of stock for a few weeks. Michael Brimmer says another great, honest and entertaining show. You're most welcome, Michael, and thank you guys for joining us. Thank everybody for joining us. I always say, you know, without you guys, we're just two idiots talking to a camera. So
three idiots.
Three idiots. Well, we're the two guys talking to the camera.
Oh,
Cash
I see. You're right.
camera.
Yeah.
But Cash should be more around here. I should go the other side more often and give Cash a go up front. But yeah. So yeah, Mike says come into the shop tomorrow. Some great magic dems. Mike is around all weekend. He will make you the best cup of coffee you've ever had in a magic shop.
That's probably true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did Davenports make magic? Make coffee? I guess.
Do Davenports make magic?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Peter Meacham, based on your recommendations for a while ago, I ordered custom cards from a print by Magic. Came in quick and really good. Yes, they are brilliant.
Oh, that's good.
Really good custom stuff. Yeah. Kato says, "You guys rock." Yeah, we rock. Yeah, we rock. Thank you, Kato. Right. That's it, I think. Yep, Tom Cocker, thank you guys. Enjoyed the show. So, guys, thank you all for joining us. We do really appreciate it. It's just nice to know we've got all these people joining us. Cash, come around. Come around, Cash.
I'm going to run back this way.
Yeah, and that's fun.
Say goodbye to your fans, Cash. And your sister, she's still watching. So, yeah, guys, we will see you all next week. Have a great weekend. It's a Formula 1 weekend this weekend, so I know what I'll be doing. Mike will be in the shop. If you're gigging, have a great gig. And if not, then just chill out for the weekend. See you later.
Bye.